Good morning and welcome to Cat's Cauldron, a place where you have a voice and we stir it up. Well, as you can see, I am on the move once again. Seems to be coming and going, but you know, gotta have that J-O-B in order to keep the H-O-U-S-E. So, with all that being said, welcome to the show. And this is Titillating Tuesday. Titillating Tuesday. It's kind of a leftover from Manic Monday, but we're going to cover the subjects that you ask about. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit about them. We talked a little bit about gas prices and food prices being extremely high, and we don't seem to have any relief in sight. So here we go. We have to find ways to maybe not so much cut back, but just conserve for ourselves. There are ways to do that. Of course, those of you who belong to the Sam's Club, BJ's, Costco, you know that buying in bulk for dry goods is really a good idea. But I caution you to check your expiration dates. For example, we use Instacart because I'm on the go so much, and I started using it because I had hip replacement. So when I had my hip replacement, I couldn't get out and about, and my husband couldn't leave me alone because I couldn't walk on my own. I had staples and didn't even have stitches. I had staples, and so if I sneezed the wrong way, I could really pop a staple, and that wouldn't have been good. That has set me back. So as you well know, you have to be cautious after you have surgery, and that's the reason why we started Instacart. Well, it's really a convenience, a very good convenience, because you can order it and it gets delivered to your house. So, but you can't order it in the morning when you're at work and there's nobody at home. So, just caution there. I'm sure common sense kicks in for most of us. But it's really nice, and a lot of times you can pick your own times when you want these things delivered. So, I hope you're liking my new static thing. I don't have to hold it anymore. Yay, hands-free device. So, Instacart is good. Now, Uber Eats is doing this as well in grocery stores and convenience stores. So let's say you got a craving one night for ice cream, and you can choose your grocery store, or you can choose a convenience store like Walgreens, CVS, and then you can also use places, hang on, gotta pass safely, gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. You can also use places like, go to Starbucks, let's say you wanted one of their fabulous lemon pound cake slices and a white chocolate mocha latte. Yes. While we're on that subject, let me talk just a little bit, since it's Titillating Tuesday. Let's talk a little bit about that latte. That latte is about 5 something. It may have gone up a little bit more because I stopped going to Starbucks for my coffee, because I drink Soldier Girl coffee because it's very easy on my stomach, but I don't sacrifice any of the taste. So I get that wonderful, bold coffee taste that I love without having a stomach issue. And that's really important because I don't have a gallbladder. And too much acid in my stomach can cause me to be very sick very quick. So once I found a couple of different coffees that were either low in acid or no acid, and there's your key, there's only a few. Soldier Girl coffee is my number one pick Every once in a while when I'm not feeling well, or maybe I've eaten something that I shouldn't have, I'll drink Tyler's coffee, which is 0 acid, and it doesn't add to the problem, and I can still have my cup of coffee. So also watch your creamers, because your creamers have added oils and can create additional problems with acid and oils. We found the Chobani creamer has 0 added oils, and it's all natural. So yeah, okay. So sharing a few little tips right there. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is, here we go, my favorite thing, Project Die Hard and the Veterans Ranch. You know, everybody thinks that just because you're a non-profit organization that you get all of this money. Well, you don't. It affords you some grants, but remember, you have to fight for that, and that's why they are relying right now on donations, because unfortunately they have some renovations to do for Project Die Hard. They have a wonderful gift of this huge building on acres and acres of land, but they don't have the resources to refurbish it because it sat for like a decade empty. And so the owner donated it to them and said, well, you just have to fix it up. And that's great. You know, I'm not poo-pooing the gift, because I think that was fabulous of them to have a big enough heart to give to a organization that is going to give back to their veterans. So with that being said, I'm reaching out to my listeners and just asking them, can you give up a latte to give $1 for someone who gave it up for you? The sacrifices that veterans give on a daily basis are unconscionable. Sometimes, you know, they sit in the desert, and you would think, oh, it's just hot all the time. No, at nighttime it's extremely cold, and I've spent my time in tents out there. So with that being said, I just want you to understand that this is what they are doing. They have organizations that they are trying to give back, and they give back what they can, but they need your help in order to support them to move forward with better opportunities to help our veterans. So I just ask that you do that if you can, and I appreciate those of you who can give. I will talk to you tonight, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful Titillating Tuesday. You can always reach me on Spreaker, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Audacity, Anchor, Getter. I'm on Getter. I know I'm missing something, but www.spreaker.com. Search for CATS and Cauldron, CAULDRON, and you will find me. And you can't miss me because my face is there. So I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday.